Hi students, out of the 12 tenses, now let us see the simple present tense. So present tense talks about the present, that is actions happening today. We also saw the tenses are the mixing and matching of main verbs with the helping verbs. Under the present tense, what are the two verbs which help us? The do and does. Do and does are the two helping verbs which help us in the simple present tense. So why there are two helping verbs? Because here the subject verb agreement is also very important. So wherever the subject is singular, coming under he or she or it. For example, we are talking about the sun or the water. These two come under it. Whereas if we talk about a boy or a director or a policy or a program, etc., they are all singular coming under he or she or it. So whenever it is he or she or it, we will take the help of does in the simple present tense. So let us take one main verb, go. So in the question, we will have does go. In the question, where does he go? How does he go? Etc. In case we are taking about plural, like two boys or children, people, policies, programs, they all come under they. So whenever it is plural, we will take the help of do followed by the main verb go. So how do they go? When do they go? Will be the question form. In case we want to make the statements, this do and does will not appear in the answer. So we will borrow that yes, does go. The s alone we will borrow. It becomes goes, comes, works. He goes, she comes, the sun rises, water boils, etc. Whereas if it is plural, do go, the answer will have only the verb. They go, they work, they play, etc. So the simple present tense talks about universal truth. This is the situation. We learned the structure of the question. Does go, do go. We learned the statement structure, verb plus yes, like goes, comes, or go, come. This is the structure. What is the situation? Whenever some action is universally true. So universally true means it is the truth for the actions in North Pole or in the South Pole. It is true yesterday, today and tomorrow. Such actions we call it as universal truth. And routine, if we are talking about people, or routine actions, our habits or our usual actions, we must express in simple present tense. We saw simple present tense in the previous session. Now let us see the simple past tense. So simple past tense is used to express completed action in the past with reference to a time factor. So what is the past time factor? It can be the clock time, like at 5 p.m. or it can be like last week, yesterday, or it can be like months, like last month or last summer, or a few days ago, a few years ago, or in 1800, in 2000. So it can be a day, it can be a week, month, etc. When you specify some time factor in the past, that action is to be given in simple past tense. Now let us see which helping verb we will use. We will take the help of did plus verb in the simple past form while making questions. And here there is no problem of subject verb agreement. So whether it is singular or plural, we will use did plus the verb in the question and the past form in the answer. For example, when did he go? So then the did go will change to went. He went at 5 p.m. or he went yesterday will be the sentence structure. If it is with D, we can simply add verb plus D, like worked. He worked yesterday. He worked last year, here, etc. So, simple past tense is used to express an action with time factor. This is the underlying statement of this tense. Now, let us have a look at simple future tense. So, we will take the help of will from the modal verb and the main verb, will go. And even in the answer, it is will go. So, when will he go? He will go at 5 p.m. in the evening or tomorrow, etc. Some time factor in the future. So, your simple future tense is used to express your plans and intentions sometime in the future, whether it is immediate future or the remote future, sometime later, 30 years ago, I will retire as a CEO of this bank is also future tense. The only thing is, it is about 10% uncertainty will be there in the simple future tense. So, we just had the simple present, simple past and simple future in the session. So, this is about do, does, did. So, do and does in the simple present, did in the past and will in the future. And as same way, let me recap this. For universal action, usual action, simple present, some past completed action with time in the past tense, and some plans and intentions in the near future or a remote future will be expressed in simple future tense. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, please share your likes, dislikes and comments in our site. And if you have any queries, post your queries in the comment box. We'll get back to you at the earliest.